and but they must get used to the noise reduction or whatever they use, and you know. But I've had recordings played back to me, and I can tell it's like underwater sometimes. Over.
I kind of go back to the days, dare I say, 11 meters, you know, the pirate days and all the rest of it. The best thing for sorting out what a voice was in all that noise was your brain. And the moment you stick sort of digital filters in the way, all I hear is the digital filters. All of a sudden, I'm not listening to a voice any longer. All I'm doing is, oh my word, listen to that. That sounds horrible.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, I've heard it myself, and so I tell people, you know, generally, if you're making me a recording on an SDR, turn the filters on. I don't want any filters on, because it's changing the audio. It might not be drastic, but I just want it flat. I want it natural. Do you know what I mean? But another thing was a lad. He writes a lot in Is it not Radcom? He does a lot of YouTube videos, and he was bringing his 890 back on the bench. And for the same reason, fatigue listening on his modern Yaesu. Over.
Yeah, completely understand. I got this Yaesu. I bought it. I don't know. Well, I've been messing around with the amateur radio stuff again for the last since COVID basically. And I went straight in for the FTDX10 because it got the best Sherwood reviews and all the rest of it. And you know, I will be so glad to get this thing off the bench. I actually kind of hate this radio.
I don't. You know, that Sherwood report. People take too much notice of that. I don't even look at it. But most all radios are very good these days. It's nitpicking really, but yeah. But anyway, whatever. Right then, Clive, I better go. Sounding good anyway. Over.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Speak to you again. M0JXQ clear. I've already forgotten your call, so I've heard it a million times. Look, I'm clear. Cheers.
Yeah, GW4XLS going QRT. Good night. Oh, good afternoon. Good evening, sorry. Semfries.
Cheers, Ian. Bye.
Well, I've worked a few stations in the radio, went for a walk, did the washing, hung out the washing, made stuff to eat it. I've still the dishes to wash. Fixed a gutter that was leaking, or at least I think I've fixed it. That sort of stuff, Mike, go ahead.
Did I catch it the other day there, Robbie? You were putting up a new antenna or something. Did I get it wrong or did I get it right?
Oh, I've had this one a week or two maybe. It's basically a G5RV, homemade, with ladder line instead of ribbon. So that's what I'm using.
You're coming through fine, Robbie, down here. It's you're certainly about 5 and 9, probably about 10 dB over 9 as well too. Okay.
That's super good enough for me. Okay, Mike. I'll see if I can work a few more. Thanks for tuning in. We'll catch up another time, okay?
Speak to you again, Robbie. 73, all the best.
Cheers, Mike. All the best. This is Mike 0 Uniform Delta India listening.
Golf 7 Hotel November Golf.
Hotel
evening, Robbie.
November
Nice
Golf.
5
And
and 9
you're
over.
Golf 7, I believe. Hello. This is Robbie, R-O-B-B-I-E. Go ahead.
Yeah, good evening, Robbie. You're 5 and 9. I'm in South London, over.
You're in South London. You're 5 dB over 9. 5 over 9.
No, I heard you on for a little while, so nice to catch you up again. Yeah, I just wonder how the weather's treating you up in Scotland. Is it warming up a bit now?
Well, I guess I'd have to check, but I think it's in the high teens at the minute. But it was like, maybe 12 or something in the morning, but we're getting there.
Yeah, it's been quite cold down here as well. But it's been warm today. It must have been about 22 today. I think we've got temperatures of 26 tomorrow. So it's heading the right way anyway. Anyway, my tea's just come. My wife just said my tea's ready, so I just nipped on here and see what it was about. So nice to get you on again anyway, and I'll try and catch up with you again soon. G7HNG.
Okay, that's Andrew, is it?
It certainly is, Robbie, yeah. Worked you a few times. Cheers and beers, mate.
Okay, you don't want to miss your food, or the dog will get a bonus. See you later, Andrew.
Yeah, thanks, mate. The dog will have it if I don't get it. Cheers.
Bye now. MM0UDI, listening.
Hey there, Robbie. Are you receiving G4 Fox Romeo? G4 Foxtrot Romeo. Over.
I am indeed. G4 Foxtrot Romeo. You got 10 over 9. 5 9 plus 10.
Oh, fantastic. Thanks for that. The very strong signal. You're running about 100 watts here. Name is David. Delta Alpha Victor India Delta. We have worked before, Robbie. I'm based about 12 miles northeast of London. I usually run old gear. I'm running a KW 2000 Alpha at the minute. And you're a good signal as well. I think I heard you on earlier on today on 4.2. I could barely hear you, actually. So conditions are much improved on what I was hearing. Maybe, what time would that have been? Maybe very early afternoon, maybe late morning, early afternoon. Was it you that was on then, Robbie, ever?
It would have been. I had a couple of goes today. One about, maybe 11 o'clock for an hour or so. That wasn't great. And then again early afternoon, and that's me back again now, David. So it would have been me. It's much improved, definitely. It's 20 or 30 dB improvement, I would say. So you to 10 over 9, I think, in the KW 2000A, if I've got that right. Sounds very good.
Well, thanks for that, Robbie. I've been messing around with different mics on this, so rather than going for something more modern than the normal astatic microphones, I've got a few different models of astatics. You know, things like the D104 and another one. This is from the 1940s, believe it or not. It's a Grampian mic, and it's got rising treble, and it sort of makes things a bit brighter than the other mics. I can see, if I look on an SDR, one of these online SDRs, I can see I'm getting more energy, higher up in the audio spectrum there, and which I think is going to help on the difficult conditions, or the difficult conditions that we've been having. And anyway, hopefully conditions will improve. And just like the weather down here, it was lovely and warm today. Robbie, I don't know, what's it like up in Aberdeenshire?
We're fading towards the end there, David. You're still over the 9, but there is some fading. It's pretty good at the minute. It was a bit dull and dreich and rainy in the morning. But slowly as the day's gone on, it's got better and better. I've just taken in the washing. I got it out in the afternoon, so it's almost dry. Good enough, I think. So, mid to high teens at the moment, I think, David. Go ahead.
That's really good. That's jolly good. There's another chap that I did hear that was, for a brief period, he was really strong. It must have been about midday, 12:30, something like that. And he was a chap, he's an English-sounding chap, but he lives in Banff, and unfortunately I can't remember his call sign. Do you know him there, Robbie, ever?
That'll be Mike, GM0CME. I think that would be him. He's a powerful signal. He's a bit stronger than me, I think.
That's it, CME, you're absolutely right. I remember that, of course, because obviously coronal mass ejection sort of sticks in the brain. Oh, that's excellent. Now, Robbie, are you in the middle? Are you in Aberdeen itself, or just outside of it?
No, I'm closer to Mike in Banff. I'm about, what would Mike be, 6 or 7 miles to the east of Banff, and I'm about 12 to the south, inland.
Ah, Roger, okay. There is another station, another chap, I think he's a G-call rather than an M-call, and he's in Aberdeen itself, and I know he lives a couple of roads away from Devonshire Road, which is where I lived when I was in Aberdeen. It's in kind of the west end of Aberdeen. And now, I'm going to ask the obvious question, Robbie. It might be a stupid one, but do you know a chap that's in the middle of Aberdeen, ever?
It's fairly stupid. I don't know. There's 30 or 40 arms it could be. No, I couldn't really guess.
Yeah, it was a bit of a stupid question. I apologise for that. I know We had a good chat because I think I think he said it's something to do with his driving instructor. Lived in the same house or the house next door to the house that I was in. Well, I lived in Devonshire Road many years ago. We are going back to the 1980s here when I was there, Robbie. Anyway, well, I'll let you work a few more. Thanks for letting me in there. I thought I'd just pop in and say hi. Conditions are definitely improved, particularly for contacts north of the border, so hopefully you'll work a few more English stations. They'll be queuing up for you, Robbie. I'll say 7-3 for now from G4FSR.
Yeah. No worries, David. Aye, that's smashing. So, we'll look for you again, David. Enjoy your evening. All the best. Cheerio.
Bye-bye.
This is Mike 0 Uniform Delta India. Listening. I think that's Golf 7 November Kilo Sierra. Is that right?
Yeah, Roger. Golf 7 November Kilo Sierra. Currently on holiday on Solway First, on the countryside, north of Carlisle, County Down BC. Been here for a week, going back down south, so I hope you get to be a Bedford tomorrow. Like a hot bank holiday weekend. Working holiday style with 9 on 7 at this line, University line B, about on spot only. So there you go. From here, C7NKS back to minus 0. That's 4. I believe it's got minus 0 a bit as well. Or minus 50 or whatever to use there.
I've got you up as Jim in brackets. Am I saying the right guy, Jim?
Yeah, Roger, Jim, Juliet, and you mind. Call sign Golf 7 November Kilo Sierra. Usual call, host UCH near Bedford. In the Oscar 19 Bravo. And look, I'm up here on holiday on the Solway First. That's going back down tomorrow, back to you.
Roger, Jim. It's Robbie. My name is Robbie, R-O-B-B-I-E. I'm about 30 miles north of Aberdeen. You're on the quiet side, Jim. I mean, your signal's touching 9. It's just a little bit quiet, and there's a bit of QRM involved. But anyway, I hope you've enjoyed your holiday. Dalbeatty, I think you said. Solway First area. It's a nice spot, that. It's a nice part of Scotland. So I'm in the countryside here, north of Aberdeen here, Jim, on a little croft. I'm transmitting 100 watts as well. And my area is a homemade G5 RV, sort of, well, it's not a pure G5 RV, but near enough. Go ahead, Jim, over.
Yeah, Roger, Robbie, all copied, moving in, great signal, 59+20 from North Aberdeen. Yeah, the aerial here was a cheap shopboard G5 RV. I took the cable off and connected it via simple 41 balance. That goes into the back of the 736, which was its own internal line platform, which copes well with SWRs up to about 3/4 to 1-ish. And I just used it as a compromised multi-band inverted B. I've also got an end-fed half-wave notionally cut for 20 metres, but I use it on all, so it's not really catching the end-fed half-wave anymore via the 49-watt transformer. Again, all hole through. So that leads to a 10-metre tall sheet fiberglass pole, which is bungee corded and cable tied to a tree. So not the most robust of installations, but it seems to be doing the job for the holiday period. But I'm taking it down tomorrow morning for our journey back down to Bedfordshire. But certainly good signals there from you with your 100 watts from Aberdeen. And up on your cross there, and I suspect probably about a good 150 or maybe even 200 miles between us. down here to the forward. But back to you, to Robbie from G7NKS.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's some DX stuff in the background going on, so I might have to move. Okay, Jim, I got it all just about. I guess it is about 200 miles. It's got to be something like that. So, mine is 102 feet up just the top, and it's about 55 feet, whatever it is, just open wear line, 3 inch apart. I just tried for this span, so it's down on this span, a little bit tweak to the rig. Right, I'll let you go, Jim. I think I'm going to have to move as well, so enjoy the rest of your evening, and see you next time, Jim. All the best.
Yeah, cheers, Robbie. I can hear the DX moving in on the opposite. Don't know that we're here either, but no worries. So enjoy the rest of the evening. Good DX, good chatting. I'll whack you in the log and hopefully try and send you an email, like QRZ or whatever.
Specific report on your next over, and I haven't got a name on my thing. It's D. So maybe you'll update me on that, and I'll come back with my half from G0MGU.
Yeah, G0MGU, G4IBH. Yeah, okay there, Colin. Very good evening to you there, and thanks for coming back to the call. You have a lovely signal here. We're not far apart, but I just thought I'd say hello there and give you a call there. You're a nice signal. I'm just across the water there. I'm in Sittingbourne in Kent. Sittingbourne in Kent there. So we're not too far from the Isle of Sheppey. And not too far from Canterbury, really, Colin. And the name this end is Dave. Delta Alpha Victor Echo. Delta Alpha.
I got a lot of RF smothering the crap up. So, yeah, it was Rod Hull, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, he was a friendly sort of fella. I didn't realise he fell off the roof fixing his aerial. That's tragic, isn't it? I mean, he was around when the likes of Rolf Harris were around, weren't they? You know, and he used to draw the pictures. Do you know what it is yet? Yeah, it's a cock, mate.
Yeah, and you got good ones like, you know, Rod Hull, and then you got the horrible ones like Gary Glitter and Rolf Harris and Stuart, what's his face off It's a Knockout. You know what I mean? Jimmy Savile, you know. There was a lot of bad ones, but the good ones, you know, the real nice ones that were okay, they seem to have like met their demise early. Yeah, he was adjusting his TV aerial, bruv, to try and get flipping ITV a bit better, and he flipped and broke his neck. Poor old flipping sod. Poor old sod Rod. And then I think after that, Emu was left to fend for himself, and then the RSPCA took him in because he was underweight, and then I think he passed away just shortly after Rod over.
Yeah. It's amazing, isn't it? Children's entertainers, you know, and some of them are right pedos, weren't they? Rolf Harris, yeah, God. You know, Jimmy Savile, what a sick prick he was. Horrible. Absolutely disgusting. And there you go, that's life, isn't it, mate? All right, pal. Have a good one. Don't work too hard tomorrow. And, yeah, get on. Get on in the evening, bruv. You can get on a few beers in the bong and away we go. M6XXD, very good evening. M5AFD, over and out.
VYO 7-3, and see you later, Paul. All the best. Ciao, mate.
Yeah, catch you later, Paul. Good evening, Dave.
Oh, that's a nice signal, Paul, thankfully. Got Johnny Foreigner's come very close to us, and fortunately me and Paul are only across town. How are you keeping, Paul? Good signal, mate. Plus plenty of it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good, Dave. Heard you two chatting, so I thought I'd just say hello more than anything, Dave. But yeah, everything good, mate. 5 and 9 plus 20 yourself. Over.
Yeah, just open my filters up, mate. There you are. Boom. I might be... Well, there's a good chance, Paul, I could be a bit wide at the moment, because I got a bit of ALC on. You know, you've got to try and protect your territory, haven't you? Because, you know, these fellas that I could probably say that they've got an established net on 25, but somebody happens to be on 24, so we'll just continue and flatten them. I don't go for that sort of thing, Paul. Anyway, obviously I didn't realise that G conditions were so good, but you're sounding good, mate. What, you on the 5,000?
Yeah, I'm on the 5,000, Dave, yeah. Me go-to radio, really, Dave. Yeah, running about 4.2k over.
Sounds great, mate. It's so smooth. It is really very, very smooth, and that's why I thought it was the 5k. They're a cracking radio, aren't they? I was talking to Paul about them earlier when we were coming back from work, and he'd have one if he could get hold of a decent one. He was on about the LED, what they call the LED displays that go a bit quirky, OLEDs. But you can change them. You can change them yourself. Other than that, Paul, I don't think there's any real known issue with the radio, is there?
No, not really, Dave. I mean, mine's a 2018 model. And I haven't had any problems whatsoever. What have I had it? 5 years maybe now. I didn't buy it brand new, bought it second hand, but it's been a cracker, mate. It's just me go-to radio. I don't really bother with other ones, though.
Yeah, I did enjoy my 5,000. Well, that said, Paul, I bought one. So I bought a 5,000. And the first day I had it, the power supply went on it. Couldn't switch it on. So I sent it back to Lynchy's. Obviously, I bought it new. I said, can't turn the thing on. Anyway, there was some issue with the power supply. But he swapped it for an MP without any extra charge. So...
F5MUX from Brittany calling CQ on 40, CQ40 mirrors, CQDX, CQ40. CQ40 mirrors from F5MUX, Fox 5 Mexico Uniform X-ray calling CQ40 and listening. CQ40, CQ40 mirrors, CQ on 40. Fox number 5 Mexico Uniform X-ray, Fox 5 MUX calling CQ40 mirrors. CQ on 40, Fox 5 Mexico Uniform X-ray, F5MUX calling CQ40 and listening.
One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3, 4. Fox 5 MUX, EI6LF, you still by frequency? Is this frequency in use? Checking if this frequency is in use. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot. QRP calling CQ on 40, CQ on 40 and standing by. QRZ. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot calling CQ, CQ, CQ40, CQ40, CQ40. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot calling and standing by. CQ40, CQ40, CQ40 meters. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot. Echo India 6 Lima Foxtrot calling CQ on 40 and standing by.
And this old 950, it's just got a warmth to it. And it makes everybody, especially if they use an ESSB, sound brilliant. I noticed the difference straight away.